How's it going, everybody? I'm back with another YouTube video, and today I am going to be showing you guys how to change the keys on your TLR7X sub from Streamlight. I originally had that light on my SpringField HellcatPro, but now I'm EDCing a SIG P365X macro, and it fits, but the key that needs to be in there is a little bit different. So I had contacted Streamlight through DMs on Instagram. They told me to send them an email and they were gonna send me out that stuff that I needed, just request the parts, and that they wouldn't charge me anything. So it's been a week and I just got the parts today. So let me show you what that came in and I'll show you guys how to do it. So the parts did come in this bag, sent directly from Streamlight themselves. It has their address right there. And it's pretty simple, just a little pouch with the stuff that I needed. This is the gun that I currently have it on right now. It fits, it's just if I shoot it, it's gonna mess up that rail a little bit. So since it's my EDC, you know, I put the light on there for now and I was like, I'll change it once I get that part in. So just to show you guys, magazine is out. It is clear. Pull the trigger in a safe direction. And then when I'm working on my guns, I like to put my magazine and ammo on my bed, nowhere near my gun, so that you don't accidentally load it. So let me take this light off of the SIG, I'll put it aside, and then I'll show you guys the tools and the parts that you need to be able to convert this from the SpringField HellcatPro to the SIG P365X macro comp. To take this off of the gun, it's pretty easy. On this side, you can see there's just like a little flat head right there. I usually just use like a quarter or something and it does the job perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now that we have that off, I can go ahead and put my gun to the side. Like I said, clear, drop the hammer on it or the pin. So this is the part that I'm talking about. The inside right here, this little notch goes into the grooves of the SIG P365X macro. And then these clamps are different. This is a SpringField Pro clamps, and I need the 1913, the original like 1913 clamps. So in this package, they sent me a couple different parts. There are some tiny parts in here, so I would be careful when opening it so you don't lose anything. So here is the 1913. I don't know if you guys can read that right there. There goes the other side. And then they send you a bunch of different keys. So this is the number 4 key. This is the number 6. On the TLR7X sub right now, it already has the 6, so I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to use that 4 key. It does look a little wider. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but this little groove right here looks a little wider on there than this one right here. So that's what we're gonna be changing right now. So to take this apart, you're gonna wanna tighten that screw right here all the way. And then they send you out this little tool. It says insert and remove. So it shows you which sides. This side says remove and this side says insert. So you're gonna be taking off this little like clamp right here. And to do that, all you have to do is get the side that says remove and kind of push that and pop it off. But you want to be careful you don't lose that piece. Got it. So then once you do that, that's what it'll look like. So now you see that that little clamp is missing. And that little clamp looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Put that there so it can focus. So you're going to put that to the side for right now because you are going to need that later on. Then you're going to just take out that screw all the way. You're going to want to hold it though because there is a spring right here and you don't want to lose that spring either. So once that screw is fully out, you can see, then this side just pops right off. There is the side that says Hellcat. You're going to put that to the side. You're not going to need that anymore. That screw comes straight out. Put that to the side. You have to take out these little Allen screws right here. So you're going to want to get a set of Allen screws to do this. I recommend doing this over something that has like a white background, or like using like a white paper napkin so that you can see the screws when they fall out, just to be a little more safe. I'm gonna pop these out. There's one. Put that to the side. Once it's out far enough, you can just kind of unscrew it by hand. Then that little plate comes straight off, and then that plate comes straight off. And you can put that to the side. So just to show you, this is the number 6 plate, and when you put it in here, because this is what catches into those little grooves, you can see it kind of moves back and forth a lot. Now when you do that with the number 4 plate, which is the one they sent me, I'm assuming that's the one they have that fits best. You can see it's a little wider, and it doesn't move back and forth as much. So that's what's going to hold it from going back and forth. And then to have it from coming side to side is those clamps that I'm replacing, the ones that say 19C. So now we're just going to go ahead and drop that number 4 plate in right here. It'll fit right in there. And then you're going to get the side that has 3 holes, and it's going to go on the left side of the light. It's a little bit of a tight fit, so you put it on like that. That's the side that says TLR7X sub. And then you're gonna throw those 2 little screws in. They sent me new ones, so I am just gonna use the new ones. I would say hand tighten them first, just to make sure you don't strip them. So I just twist them with my fingers. Do both. Once they're in as far as you can get them with your fingers, just use that little Allen key. Tighten them back up. And that feels like it's on there pretty good. So then I'm gonna grab that other side that says 19, 13, and then you're gonna line it up with the side that says Streamlight. You're gonna throw that in there, and you should have something that looks like this. Looks like that on that side, and on this side, it's like that. Now they did send me a brand new spring. So they sent me a new screw and a new spring. So I'll throw that in there, just like this. And then just tighten it with your hand first. Same thing, you just want to make sure you don't strip those threads. Now, once it's in there, you'll have something like that. That's what it looks like. And on that side, you can still see now that clamp is missing. Now to put that clamp back in, you're gonna use the side that says insert on this little tool that they send you. I don't know if you guys can read that. It says insert on that side. So what you wanna do is you wanna tighten this screw all the way, or enough to where it sticks out a little bit on that side like that. I don't know if you guys can see it sticks out a bit. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna line this side up that says insert with the little screw right there, and then you are going to push that towards that screw. There we go. So now you guys can see that that's clipped in. It's not going anywhere. Now that we are back here, I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure those screws are a little bit more tightened down, just to make sure they don't go anywhere. That's it. I don't want to do too much. So those are good. Let's go ahead and put that back on there. So remember, you had to tighten the screw to put that little clip back on. So now you're going to want to loosen it enough to the point to where it will grab onto the gun. So once you have this, you're going to push in on this screw on this side. You're going to tilt it and lock it in. See how it doesn't move on there too much. So now you're going to tighten that screw right there with a quarter or a flathead. Now that thing isn't going anywhere. Make sure the light works. Now I do conceal carry with this Bucks holster that I got from one of my local gun shows. It has that claw and it does fit for the TLR7X sub. So let's see, it should fit in there a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, that fits in there a lot better. You can hear that retention. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Not the other chamber. Yeah. So yeah, there's a little quick video on how to change the clamps and the keys on the inside of the TLR7X sub. The thing I really like about Streamlight is I didn't have to pay anything for this. I just DM'd them one night on Instagram, hey, I needed this part, you know, what can I do? They told me to email them and they would send it out. I asked them how much, they were like, don't worry about it, it's free. So I will be going to the gun range to shoot this for you guys in a video like I promised. I'm gonna go shoot that video today and I'll have that up for you guys sometime this week. Thank you very much for checking out my channel and don't forget to like and subscribe.